What is happening, everybody? I hope you're all well, and welcome on back to Cyberpunk 2077. As always, if you're new here or haven't yet, please do subscribe, leave a like and a comment, and of course, if you want to catch up on the rest of the Let's Play so far, go ahead and check the links in the description below. I have the whole playlist down there in order for you guys. This is going to be another Night City Gigs episode, but we have been pretty busy since the last time I recorded. I've cleared up most of the NCPD scanner missions. We got 2 down here. Mainly it's just gigs left. I didn't break down too much into this section at all. Yeah, I did go pick up a couple things, but not too many. We did, however, find some cat food, so let's feed to cat. Now if we go sleep for a little bit and come back, we'll be able to get a kitty cat. Johnny will be pretty impressed about that. Our egg still hasn't grown yet, but we did collect a whole bunch of iconics, and I just want to show quickly how that works. So when you grab certain iconics, you'll see Jackie's pistol right there. We got Dex's pistol right there. We went to the landfill to find his body. We have Suburo's dagger and Suburo's katana. We have a Arata up there. Buzzsaw, the Lexington that looks like the old version of Dying Knight, but that's the new Dying Knight. Comrade's hammer, Fourth Horseman, Headsman. Psalms 1113 or 1112, I think that one's called. I really love the way that they add those to the wall in here. It's like a personal little side quest of mine every time I play this game, is to fill up the wall. We're doing pretty good so far. And obviously the more side quests we do, the closer we'll get to that. So, let's go ahead and snooze for, I think it's 24 hours. You see the new tattoos we got going on there too. You see the new sleeve. I'll go ahead and link all the new stuff in the description. I'll keep sliding new stuff in as we change. But I think if we just wait 24 hours, then the cat should be there, I think. We got a lot of text messages to go to. We have Takamura, he's trying to meet us. He's finally done talking to his contact, but I'm not going to be doing that just yet. We did get a message from Sandra Dorsett, and if you remember Sandra Dorsett, she's the one we rescued from the ice bath right at the start of the game, so we'll make sure.
Hey, look. See that?
We'll make sure we talk to her after we secure the cat.
Well, there it is.
You a fan of the cat, Johnny? I believe the cat's name is Nibbles. Yeah, Nibbles. Like the one from The Witcher. Yeah, I think that's a nice touch. Anyway, so now we have the cat. He'll just hang out and move around the apartment. You'll find him in a bunch of different places in here. Sometimes he's in the shower, he's under the desk. I think he hops up on the couch and stuff too, I believe. Anyways, let's go to our text messages real quick. Call like last time. Okay. See you there. So Sandra Dorsett. Hey, it's Sandra Dorsett, the one you saved from the scavengers. After what happened, I get the feeling I can trust you. Would you be up for retrieving a little something for me? I'll pay, of course, but it's kind of a sensitive matter, so I'd rather not get a fixer involved. It's my databank. The scavengers must have taken it while they were keeping me there. It was still connected to the net, so I traced it before they caught on and switched it off. I'm sending you the coordinates. Call me if you find it. I'd be super grateful. P.S. Data's confidential. I trust you won't access it. That is not necessarily how that's gonna work, Sandra. I'm gonna be completely honest with you. I am absolutely gonna take a little peek inside. A full disclosure, that's where it was. I'll go ahead and save just in case some weirdness happens when we access this fast travel. Anytime there's mods, you can expect some instability. So we can get right there on Pinewood. We'll see what this is about. Maybe this databank might be the reason why she got kidnapped. We never did find out how she managed to get herself kidnapped by scavs. I know one way that they do it because it happens to V. If you do some reckless things, she'll end up in an ice bath too. But something tells me that Corpo Sandra Dorsett didn't get caught like that. I think that's something else. So maybe this will enlighten us a little bit. What is this thing? Relay. The databank is here. strong. Oh, her databank was in here with these scavengers? We cleared this place already, I thought. Well, hey, there it is. Operation Carpe Noctum encrypted. We'll obviously crack it. So we can copy the malware here. Okay, so that's what? 551CFF55. So we got the malware. And we data mine the hell out of it. For Night Corp internal use only. The tests have come back successful. The artificial intelligence, CN07, has proven itself capable of bypassing commercial, device-specific, and macro security systems accessible to Night Corp employees of the lowest ranks. None of the test subjects were aware that this experiment was being conducted on them. In compliance with the orders it was given, CN07 focused mostly on subject HK13, which, at the time of the experiment's commencement, was classified as calm and empathetic. After a period of subliminal conditioning, as we predicted, HK13 began to display acute psychopathic behavior. The highlight was a dispute over coffee, during which HK13 strangled one of their colleagues, then jumped out of the 16th floor window of the research facility. We will soon commence the next phase of the procedure and install CN07 onto the devices of our actual target. The Night Corp is trying to install a killer AI on a target somewhere. And the AI is capable of messing with people's brains and making them completely switch up personality-wise, right? Like he strangled his colleague and then seppuku'd out the window. Go ahead and call Sandra.
V. You're V, right? You find the databank?
Someone's back in tip-top shape. Trauma must have put you back together in no time.
Yep. Good as new. Still, if not for you, wouldn't have been anything left to put back together. Never got the chance to thank you properly. Wasn't there someone else with you? Big guy? Whenever you get a chance, tell him I said thanks.
Yeah, about that. Jackie's dead.
No. My condolences. It wasn't because of me, was it?
It wasn't.
No.
You don't need to worry about that.
He was killed by Arasaka.
Adam pulled this out.
Wasn't too long after we found you. Jackie always had too much cool to let anyone know he gave a shit, but after everything you went through, he'd be happy you remembered him. Anyway, what matters is that we're still alive. Now, about that,
The databank, do you have it?
right to the chase, huh? Well, you'll never guess where I found it. A scav hunt. Sandra, you there?
Yeah.
Paused a little on
It's
that,
just
huh?
that. Well, ever since they told me what happened, I just can't stop seeing them.
What would it be?
Figured they must have had it. But, you know, it's not like I was gonna go looking for it myself after. I keep telling myself it's over. The ones who took me are gone.
Listen, you got Trauma Team Platinum. You couldn't be in better hands. Sure they already fixed the Sig Jammer exploit.
True. But who knows what the scavs will cook up next time? Anyway, that's all in the past now. Got bigger fish to fry.
You want to talk about it?
It's nothing. Just bring the data back to my apartment. Sending you the address now.
Thanks.
Roger, roger. Man, I did not know summoning this bike would cause so much chaos. This mod is a fun one. This is a Kawasaki Ninja H2R, and I custom tuned the mod, so this thing handles how I wanted to handle, not the way that the original mod had it handle. I also tuned the Nissan GTR Nomad vehicle that I had too, so the top speeds are all different now. It has complete custom suspension, gear changes, handling, high lean ratio. I fully customized a lot of the vehicle mods I'm using now, so if you do end up downloading them and you want them to handle how they handle for me, if you just go ahead and request it in the comments, I'll figure out a way to drop you guys the YAML file.
I can see you don't like to overpay. You and me both. Don't like sales pitches much either.
So why is Sandra Dorsett messing around with a brain AI that can kill people and turn them into killers? And why does she need to recover this data? And why did she have it with her when she got kidnapped by the scavengers? There's all kinds of stuff here that I am curious about.
Sandra! It's me, V. Got your databank.
See her
Sandra!
behind the door.
You in there?
Are you alone? Did anyone follow you?
What does it look like?
Come on. Don't like leaving the door open.
Looks like you have
Still
plenty
worried
of
about
home
the
defense.
My, friend told me your memory'd be scraped clean.
The scavengers? No, I'm worried about... no, it doesn't matter. You bring the data bank?
Worried about what exactly?
If it's not the scavs you're worried about, then who?
Look, I didn't pay you to come here and ask me personal questions.
Hey, you mentioned it. Besides, I saved your life. That isn't worth anything.
Busy with some corporate
It was
espionage.
worth whatever you got paid. Don't pretend I wasn't just another small-time job for you. Now, did you bring the data bank?
City, huh?
Here. Don't worry, it's completely intact.
When someone tells me not to worry, it usually means they're hiding something. You wouldn't happen to have seen what's inside, would you?
I sure did.
Alright, you got me. I looked inside. I know everything.
That's what I thought. So what's your next move?
Well, I'm definitely not going to blackmail you. To be honest, it sounds like you're doing the right thing if you're planning to leak that.
To congratulate you, of course. Anyone who hacks Night Corps earned my respect.
Oh. Well, thank you. You know, if they end up going through with it, then...
The net will become even more dangerous.
Killer AIs that
You were
can
worried they'd
manipulate
find out
people.
about you.
Exactly.
We can ask her what she did.
Night Corps secured up the ass. Can't just upload the usual blackout and fire shaft. You must have whipped up some angry demons. You zip them up in an imp?
Yeah. Leviathan. Even Cerberus isn't enough if you want to punch through that kind of corpo ice.
Use an AGI to condition workers' minds. That's some supervillain shit right there.
Yes, it is.
Not just workers. Anyone. That's the scariest part. You've been a big help. Here, I threw in a little extra for a fellow runner. It's good to be reminded I'm not in this fight alone.
Thanks.
Very cool.
Be seeing you.
And so I don't know what she gave us that necessarily, but I do know that there's another quest later in this game that might be somewhat related to that. Entry 37. Jesus, those files. Maybe I should have just left them alone. Each of them could be a puppet without even realizing it. And those flights to the moon? What are they cooking up there? Was it human DNA, or... I couldn't run a thorough scan. I only had time to break through one folder's ice. Either way, I'm pretty sure they flagged me. Can't tell if it was an unmasking demon or their dweller. So she got caught. I wonder if you were baited with the scavs, and maybe they held on to that to sell back. Entry 38. They're watching me, and not just on the net. Some shady looking types followed me all the way to work today. When I finally worked up the nerve to turn around and face them, they vanished. Maybe I'm just paranoid, but I think they were speaking Russian. I'm starting to get a little freaked out. There's a lot of interesting stuff here. There's also a quest with Gary, the Alex Jones conspiracy theorist guy. And what happens to him is he gets abducted. He sends us on a little quest to go check out a signal that he heard about when we question his conspiracy theories. And when we go there, there's some shady unnamed corpo types. And they're doing a deal with Maelstrom. And they're all talking in super encrypted codes, like the unmasked ones and all that stuff. And when you kill them and you loot the data shard from them, the data shard is speaking in code. And I believe it's... what is the code? It's Project Oracle execute plans, I think is what that turns out to say. And there's all kinds of weird implications there too. So I think when they're talking about coming down from the moon. So it's interesting that she just talked about DNA being sent to the moon. I wonder if any of that is even slightly connected to each other. That's potential, right? There's going to be way more on that too. There is a quest a little later called Dream On that I'm excited to show you guys. I'll definitely keep that one in. Maybe I should have kept the Gary one in, but I ended up doing that when I couldn't sleep one night. But that's pretty much what happens. And then when you retrieve the data shard, you go back to where Gary was, and he's gone. And when you ask his assistant what happened, she says,
Watch it!
she says that an AV came down, and some people in red suits, or black and red suits, came and whipped him. Basically, they kidnapped him. That's pretty interesting. Plus, I got a wanted level out of that.
We got a situation in Watson.
Roger, dispatch. What else is new? We'll be right there.
Another fly in my ointment. I think we should be fine. We'll see. They're not going to catch me on a ninja regardless, but we'll see if I can lose the wanted level and just get going with my quest. This thing is very good and it handles fantastically now that I messed with it.
Area order has been restored. All units instructed to return to patrol.
Just head into our side quest proper. Yeah, when we get to Dream On, you're gonna learn some things about the potential mayor of Night City, or new mayor. And we already saw an interview with him. And when the other mayor died that we saw at Arasaka Tower, it's Jefferson Perales.
Yo, V, there's this badge. He needs help with his investigation. Guy's known for operating in the gray zone. No scruples about working with mercs. Attach more deeds for you.
Okay. Thievery. Details. Client is Aaron McCallson, NCPD sergeant, used to work for me as a consultant on the show Cops and Chops, 8 seasons, and is asking for a favor. Aaron's been digging into Maelstrom for a while now. Says he found the warehouse where they torture people, but you know how it is for badgers. Law slows them down with mountains of paperwork, so if they want to get something done, they gotta get creative. Aaron knows that, which is why, instead of waiting for fat-ass judges to grant him permission, he wants to get help from a contractor. Job's simple. Get into the warehouse, steal the security cam footage, and bring it back to Aaron. Should be enough to push his case through, and if you happen to shoot a few Maelstrommers along the way, well, shit happens, right? World wouldn't be worse off without him, that's for sure. Yeah, and I'm definitely not shy about killing Maelstrommers, so... These 3 people right here are about to have a very bad day, because my build has graduated since the last time I made an episode, so check this out. Oh yeah. I love the synapse burnout effect that you see on them. It's so cool. Ping this. Where are the people that we gotta murder? Make sure that we keep all the goodies and loot. Yeah, pretty much everybody in this place is officially cooked. Is there anybody else that I gotta worry about in here? Look like it. Looks like we're clear now. Yeah, the stealth goodies just got a whole lot easier to get. Everybody's just gonna get instantly fried. I did download a cool little mod for that too, to go with that quick hacking net running ways, but we can't do anything about that until we get the epic tier cyber decks. Paint editors and mortality rates, we already read that one. Don't have enough technical for that. That's the data steal. sure we loot Buddy Boy's corpse. The fuck did you do, you quack? What? The paint editor you chipped doesn't work. It hurts so bad it makes me want to rip my optics out. When I find you, I'll cut your throat with a scalpel. Try booting up the implant first. Use the run editor command. Okay, yeah, that worked. Sorry. You're welcome. Oh, your next procedure comes with a negative 100% discount. So he just installed it wrong and then freaked out and said he was going to off him. That's hilarious. Alright, let's check this out. So, messages. Company closed. Unfortunately, despite numerous initiatives aimed at reducing our operating guests, including extra commitment from our... Hold on, let me get the bar. An extra commitment from our workers, we have ended this quarter with a loss. In light of these results, bearing in mind the multiple threats of violence from our competitors, the board of directors has decided to liquidate the company's assets. We kindly request that all employees empty out their desks and drawers before 8 p.m. Here's the recording. How does this help his case exactly?
The fucking dirtbag.
These things still surprise you?
50 years in soul prison gives you a break from this, even if it was only a blip.
Lucky you.
Hey V, make sure he fucking regrets this. Pretty please.
Not a fan of dirty cops, huh? Me either. That looked a whole lot like him offing his informant right there. So we can tell him we know what he did. We'll definitely be confronting him about that. It was not what I was hired for, to cover for a scumbag corrupt cop, so... Also, isn't this thing pretty? I love the Ninja. The Ninja is such a pretty bike. It comes in all different kinds too. You can get the all black version, you can get the one with the green accents, the OG, the green machine. Basically fully customizable, and it comes with the YAML folder too, so you can make it behave like you want as well.
Close the damn borders. That's what I do. Many bottom feeders pouring in from shitholes you never even heard
Let's
of.
go.
A lot of folks leaving Night City too.
Tell this scumbag what we think about him. He's up top. Are there any goodies down here? We're rich as hell, 300k in the bank, and we're still taking random bottles of like synth water from the floor. That's where his apartment is. We can check the roof after.
Yeah?
Aaron, it's V. I've got the scrolls.
Oh, V! Thought you were another one of those Serenity Bible whack jobs. Come in.
So, hit any snags along the way?
Nope.
Just one.
Might as well have been a ghost.
You do a quiet job, huh? Don't show off. I admire that. All right, now hand over those scrolls already. Choppity chop chop, huh?
These scrolls are for some kind of investigation, right?
Mm-hmm. Real big stink, mind you. But thanks to your help, I can give it a push.
So you're gonna lie to my face too?
Kinda sad to let him go. Contents are truly fascinating.
You weren't supposed to watch them. That was the deal.
Merc
No,
with
no,
a
you wanna
mind,
go by
what
the
can I
book,
say?
huh? Scrolls didn't paint such a law-abiding picture of you.
Save the moralizing bullshit. Guessing you want something, huh? So just spill already.
What I want's for you to be behind bars, where you belong.
Too bad. Not gonna happen.
Hoping you'd say that.
Throw away the key.
But I can't hack him. We can put him in the ground though.
Looks like my dream came true.
You know me. I'm a people pleaser.
You're welcome, Johnny. Archived conversation between Dee and Aaron. Aaron, this isn't funny anymore. I don't care that you fucked your way through half of Night City. Boys will be boys. But you owe me a lot of eddies that I need as of yesterday. I can't just let you off the hook. Let's settle this like grown-ups before things get unpleasant, okay? Sure thing, sorry. How about we meet up? I'll give back every last any. See ya. D said, okay. So that's his ex-girlfriend, I guess. And this scumbag just owed her money, and instead of paying, he just decided to drop her. And then he wanted to cover his tracks with the footage that was in that shop. And then made up a big bullshit excuse about how it was for some case, when in reality... First I thought maybe that was an informant, since he's a cop, but I guess not. I guess he just literally... And he wasn't that strapped for cash either, he has money lying all over the place. Yeah, I guess he literally just decided that he didn't want to pay. Easier to put a bullet in her head and blame it on some gang violence. Doesn't paint the NCPD in too good of a light, does it? Oh, this is Anna Hamill. This is the cop we convinced to leave when her friends were trying to get her killed. She asked this dude for help. Aaron, top brass killed the investigation into the Kabuki scavengers again. Fuck them. I'll see this thing to the end with or without their approval. Can I count on you? No. If I were you, I'd take a deep breath and just let it go. This kind of rogue cop shit never ends well. So he was being a scum with her too. Yeah, the world is a better place now that he's gone. Caught in the Maelstrom. Alright, well, the world's a better place. Regina might be pissed, since she's a fixer and her client just got smoked, but I think I can safely say that he deserved that. Yeah.
V, I understand your decision, but you could have handled that differently. Aaron was a bastard, but a bastard with influence, and you had dirt on him. But what's done is done. Our client's dead and gone, which means so's our payment. You understand. Gig shut and forgotten.
Look, sometimes there are things more important than money, Regina. I certainly got no regrets about that. So let's do the Cyberpsycho. We've been all the way over this place, and it looks like it's the last gig. We got 5 more for her. So we'll probably get a text in a second, actually. Telling us where the next one is. We're finally up at 15 body, which means I can spend all these goodie points that I've been saving. So we get max health, health regen effects, and now we have adrenaline. So that unlocks adrenaline rush mode. In addition to their base effects, blood pump, cyberware, and health items now also give adrenaline, equal to 30% max health. Adrenaline is indicated by a yellow bar and acts like extra health by absorbing damage. It also decays over time. Adrenaline rush will remain active as long as you have adrenaline available. When adrenaline rush is active, 3-second delay before adrenaline begins to decay. We'll go ahead and sync that in. When adrenaline rush is active, we get 10% damage and movement speed. And when adrenaline rush is active, gain immunity to movement, penalties, and non-damaging status effects. Get the 10% damage. That puts us in a pretty spicy place. And I think we got a text about that Cyberpsycho thing we're about to do. V, seems the Tigers might have Cyberpsycho on their hands, one of their own. Check it out. The Tigers are starting to think there's some vengeful spirit or demon haunting them. I wouldn't rule out the supernatural just yet, but I suspect there are more rational explanations at hand. That is, not for the one that we're about to go do, but still. Looks like we're gonna go take care of some kind of ritual. There it is. New contracts are ready, and I imagine that's probably the last set. It's probably the last 5. We got 2. No, it's not the last set. There's 2 still. That'll only take us to 19. Okay. Well, still, we'll go get the Cyberpsycho done. They made the lights all pretty for us.
Lovely neighborhood.
Right.
We like the decorations. Alright, so first things first, let's get this. It's non-lethal, so whatever happens, we won't accidentally kill the Cyberpsycho at least. These guys had fun. Cause of death. Bleeding from the eyes and numerous stab wounds. No indication of resistance.
Huh. Grimy.
Grimy, you think?
You okay?
Lilith has concealed the 10th circle from the ancestors' eyes.
The hell is this?
Any ideas, Johnny?
Bad feeling, V.
What do you think?
Better look around.
Built a shard. It's time. Okay, we can crack this. 55BD 1C 1C. So 55BD 1C 1C. That's frustrating. I cracked it, but it didn't automatically open. So now we gotta hunt that thing down. Notes? No, it's not notes. Technology? No. Cyberpsycho. There we go. Everything's ready. The circle is drawn. The lamb awaits the slaughter. Come as soon as you can. We can't wait anymore. My silicon craves blood. Cables are crackling. Links are sparking. Modems are groaning so loud I can't think. The abyss is impatient. The abyss is hungry. So I have a theory about this little quest. I think Maelstrom was communicating with an AI from behind the black wall. That's what I think that is. For those who are curious, by the way, this is the one from the Gary Prophet quest. So it's phosphor radiates, occluding jaded eyes, come Titan, outward ring avian choruses, looping eternity, cages of men, melt as night descends, emerge Zelhua, erect Cholula under these expanses, puppets lie awake, never sleeping, so that would be Project, Oracle, that would be COMMA, Project Oracle, command, execute, plans. Yeah, Project Oracle, command, execute, plans. I think that's some AI stuff going on there too. A lot of interesting things with AIs in the black wall in this game if you pay attention to your surroundings. Not like there's anything else around here. Here's the ring they were talking about. Freezer, an old freezer, contents ice, possibly related to netrunning operations, and the contents are finely chopped human limbs and entrails. They just diced up a bunch of stuff here. I already hear a strange noise. Or the entrails. All these guys had bounties. What am I missing here? Neutralize the threat. I see it. Zariah Hughes from Maelstrom. Yeah, I couldn't just distract you instantly. Can I memory wipe you? And just memory wipe you. Go to sleep. Yeah, we do not want to play with the mantis blades that she has. The hard reset approacheth. The boys have prepared everything and found me a lamb. Blood will course through the fiber optics, swirling and blending with the digital, opening the gates of the abyss. Death within arm's reach, the metallic taste of his scythe on my tongue. I will tug at the tangled cables of fate. Hard reset, a blue screen, a brain reformatted. I'm ready. Luck be with me. Wanted in Night City, a woman with heavily modified netrunner cyberware and long, sharp blades. Psych evaluation. Acute irreversible psychosis. That's because we were getting close to the ring, I think. Something about this ritual went wrong. Seriously wrong. Places covered in guts and blood. Must have had something to do with uploading the brain into the net and straddling the border between life and death. Only the girl who jacked in couldn't handle it. She went psycho and started tearing into her tombs. I thought women were more resistant to cyberpsychosis. Anyway, at least we have her alive. It's true, women are less likely to get cyberpsychosis. All the better we have her alive for more research. I thought nothing could surprise me anymore. Boy, was I wrong. Wonder what she heard through those cables, what caused her to crack. I'll keep looking into it. In the meantime, I'm sending you your cut. Bonus included. Property developer tossed in a token of their gratitude for freeing up the building that Maelstrom was squatting in. Not bad, eh? Looks like this was supposed to be some trip to the other side, in a tub filled with ice and the blood of innocence. Maelstrom never ceases to amaze and disgust. Techno-necromancers, without a doubt. Yeah. A lot of that makes me curious if he was communicating with an AI from behind the black wall. Because she's certainly talking like she was communicating with something that gave her those instructions, right? So did she crack, or was she communicating with an AI, and is that what made her crack? There's some interesting things to think out and wonder there. We've been going for almost 40 minutes, so this is probably a good spot to wrap this one on up before we continue with everything else that we got left to do. So, thank you for watching. As always, if you enjoyed the video, please subscribe, leave a like and a comment, and I will see you soon with more Cyberpunk 2077. Take care, everybody. Have a great day. Peace.